Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
We are now just 5 days into February, and we have noted it has been a fairly quiet weather pattern. Overall, temperatures hovering anywhere from about the mid-teens to the low 20s for high temperatures, ranging anywhere from about 5 to 15 degrees below normal, but not frigid by any means, as these cooler temperatures have been paired up with really fair weather conditions. And we are seeing here, as we've had throughout our Thursday, and now what we'll head into our Friday, is very similar conditions, where that morning low not far off from that average low of 12 degrees, and then our afternoon high of 22, not far off from that average of 26, but do still continue to see that we are slightly below normal. And we'll continue to see that these fair weather conditions will prevail, meaning that we have lots of sunshine in place. We will see some increased winds. Now, not going to be seeing that it's going to be a blustery forecast, but what these increased winds will do is limit the fog potential that's been in place through the week. We've been noting that with the very calm environment, calm winds, the cool temperatures, and then a bit of some moisture around has been able to create that. But wind makes it a bit more difficult for that fog to form. So that will be one of the change-ups that we see. And then we are also keeping an eye on some possibility of some precipitation to more of our southwest, closer to the Kodiak Island region, but might see some of that precipitation pull into the Kenai Peninsula. So something we're monitoring, but very, very low impacts expected. Now here as we head into our Friday, again, talking the prevailing quiet weather pattern, starting off there again, single digits to low teens to staying within the teens. Overall, still very light winds, so still could see some of that patchy fog develop. But when we dive into those winds here that we see over the next few days, we do see that there is that increase. Now, not gusty, staying under 15 miles per hour, but with that increase, one that is noting that we don't have as much of the fog potential, but we are watching for some of that active weather that is off to our west. Now, 8 hours and 23 minutes of daylight here for our Friday. 9:02 is our sunrise, and 5:25 is our sunset. We know the entire South Central holds on to another very quiet day, very, very similar to what we've had here for our Friday, where we still have some of that fog, but generally it is a brighter day with those temperatures staying slightly cooler than normal. Now, Saturday, we'll note that the morning hours will still be underneath that clear sky, but winds increasing, limiting some of that fog as temperatures are around the teens to 20s. To then see by Saturday afternoon, we see there homeward to seaward, a little bit of some precipitation being mentioned. If any precipitation develops, it will be very, very minor, but with that system starting to lift in on Saturday, especially Saturday night, we'll note that Sunday may include a touch more cloud cover for the South Central, but still expecting again a pleasant forecast. We do know that system tries to edge temperatures up a few degrees as we head into early next week, but overall still generally staying with some of these quiet weather conditions for the next week.